Welcome to my channel, y'all. I am the Crafty Kansan, and I'm here today to share a cute little craft with you. Do you guys remember last year when these wood beads were all the rage? I picked up a few of these at the Dollar General, and they were $1 a piece. What I really liked about them is that they were multicolored beads, and that really kind of appealed to me over just the straight natural beads. But guess what? They only had certain letters left. So, of course, all the popular letters were gone, and we were left with letters like L and W. And so I went ahead and grabbed a few because I thought at $1, I could redo them in some other letter. And that's what I'm going to do today. Now, for those of you that don't know my backstory, I am gluten-free, and I have been now for almost 20 years. And so I like to keep my own flour mix in a canister on the counter in my kitchen, and I wanted a way to mark it. Now, most people know in my family that this is my gluten-free flour mix, but I thought I could use one of these little bead, I guess you call a garland, to mark that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and sand the letter off of the little plaque. After you do that, I'm going to apply some of this Waverly wax. And basically, I don't know if you guys have worked with this before, but it's essentially can make things have a wood look once you apply it to something. And so I put some on, and then I wiped off the excess with a cotton ball. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and get everything prepped with my Cricut Joy, and I just took a small piece of heat transfer vinyl and put that down on my mat. Had to wipe it off there a little bit. Apparently my fingers were a little bit greasy. I don't know what from, but so I'm going to go ahead and open up my Cricut Design Space, and you can see here that I have chosen letter G and F for gluten-free to mark on my plaque. So I'm going to resize that and then drag it to the left-hand corner because I don't want to waste any of my vinyl. And we're going to press Make It, and we're going to make it on the mat because I'm not using the smart vinyl today that you can use with the Joy. I'm just using a little scrap piece that I had left over from a shirt that I did. Now, if you're going to use the iron-on vinyl, you definitely have to mirror the image. Otherwise, it will not apply correctly. So I've mirrored the image, and now we're going to load the mat into the machine, and it's going to cut out the letters for us. It doesn't take very long. As you can see, this little machine is super handy. If you guys have not checked this out yet, I really encourage you to go to the Cricut website and check out the Cricut Joy. I believe there are some Black Friday deals that are coming up here pretty quick, so go check that out. I am removing the vinyl from the mat, and I'm going to trim down just to the image. And then I'm going to weed the image. And I know a lot of you are huge t-shirt makers and do all kinds of great things with HTV. So I know you guys are very familiar with weeding. Weeding is obviously removing the part that you don't want, so you're left with the image that you do want. So I'm going to cut this down. And then I am going to go ahead and turn on my mini press and get that heating up. So now that I have my image where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and apply the heat. And with this particular application, we're using the second setting, and I'm holding it with medium pressure for about 10 seconds. I'm letting it cool slightly, And then I will go ahead and peel off the transfer sheet. And there you have it. Look at that cute little gluten-free flower marker. I'm really excited to use this. And here it is in my kitchen on my big flower container next to my little aloe plant there. And here is our finished product. And I thank you guys for joining me today. Until next time.